You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, I thought we were done talking about JJ Reddick and Kendrick Perkins. When it comes to their debate about the NBA MVP voters actually being racist for actually voting Nikola Jokic back-to-back MVPs, and he may actually win his third straight MVP. Now, for Kendrick Perkins to insinuate that the voters were racist was dumb, completely dumb. And even ESPN on First Take, Molly Kieran came out and had to clarify and apologize, saying that the NBA releases the name of all of the voters for MVP, and it's much more diverse because Kendrick Perkins, the idiot that he is, said that 80% of the voters were white. And Kendrick Perkins was just being racist. And I thought this story was actually being put to bed because we hadn't heard too much. But then the idiot known as Bomani Jones, who is failing right now in his career, by the way, he is now weighed in. And he is pretty much calling white people racist. Racist, yeah. Because he's weighed in on the Kendrick Perkins JJ Reddick situation. And if you are slamming Kendrick Perkins for what he said, then you must be a racist. Yeah. This is where the woke sports media is, guys. This is where we are right now. Bomani Jones, this should not surprise me whatsoever. I'm curious if Jamel Hill has actually said anything also as well. And by the way, Outkick, because we have the article pulled up here, they're actually doing their woke bracket again. But apparently, I believe guys that actually won before, they can't even enter into this competition. But another story, I digress. You guys can see here, Bomani Jones calls white people default racist with response to Kendrick Perkins JJ Reddick. Now, when it comes to who is probably the most racist people in the sports media, Bomani Jones is definitely up there at the top. I don't know if he tops Jamel Hill, but man, he is pretty close up there. Let's check this out, guys. It says here, and this is actually written by Bobby Burack, Bomani Jones tried to capitalize on a viral moment last week between Kendrick Perkins and JJ Reddick. The latter embarrassed the former on his stance that racist white voters propel unworthy white NBA players to MVP status. Of course, Jones took the side of Perkins. Bomani Jones' brand is declaring black people victims and white people racist. Yeah. He's not the only one, too, by the way. There's a lot more Bomani Jones out there. He wasn't going to change his approach now. Here's what Bomani said about Perkins versus Reddick on HBO. This is pretty idiotic here, so you're going to lose some brain cells listening to me while I should read this. Quote, if you try to make the argument that something doesn't involve race, might not be the best look to talk over a black man on live television. Tell him his argument was flat out wrong and cut him off over and over again. Let's be fair, man. White people aren't always racially biased, but you can never be 100% sure. You're acting like Perkins crazy for bringing it up. That's what's crazy. This is America, Jack. And I get that Perk and JJ are just talking about the NBA MVP, but chastising us for saying something might be racist in the land where racism was perfected. That's how you get past. That's how you get pats on the back from folks I know JJ Reddick does not want on his side. My goodness. So it goes from just talking about the NBA MVP voters may be racist, or, you know, people that are on the side of JJ Reddick may be racist, to America has perfected racism. Yeah, this is where the woke sports media is right now. These people are deranged. These people are demented. They want to keep us divided. And the woke sports media is all for that. Guys like JJ Reddick really want to set us back decades on race relations. But I'm not too surprised that Bomani Jones has actually said this. Look here. Bobby Burrock writes, Keyline, white people aren't always racially biased, but you can never be 100% sure. In simple terms, Bomani says one can never be 100% sure that a white person is a racist, so it's fair to assume they are. Yeah, that's what he's saying. To Bomani Jones, if you are a white person, you are racist until otherwise actually proven that you're not. This is the way that Bomani Jones thinks. This is crazy right here. Now, I said it before, guys. If the MVP voters are so racist, why has like 90% of the NBA's MVPs been black? Now, Kendrick Perkins actually went back to 1990, but before that, it was still like black players at like a 90% clip. I mean, even when the country had a lot of segregation and racism, it was still Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain winning a lot of MVPs. Yeah, they were. But here in 2023, I believe a lot of these people, with the help of the woke sports media, really want to bring us back to segregation. Why? Because they believe it keeps them relevant by saying idiotic things like this. This is the race hustle right here. That's why Colin Kaepernick came out and threw his white adopted parents under the bus, calling them racist, because it is a grift. It is a way for him to stay in the news, a way for him to stay relevant, and a way for him to, more than anything, make more money. And that's pretty sad, guys, that you would actually throw your parents under the bus to do that. But, it's also pretty pathetic, too, that a guy like Bomani Jones, who is completely irrelevant, he's staying relevant by perpetuating racism right there, to use the words of Colin Kaepernick. Yeah, this is sad, guys. This is really, really sad that Bomani Jones pretty much wants people to think that white people are racist until proven otherwise. I mean, this is ridiculous. What Kendrick Perkins said was dumb. And he's getting crushed by everybody, white and black people. I mean, this is crazy. But Bomani Jones, idiot number one. Idiot number one. But this is who Bomani Jones is. Bomani Jones is a true racist. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.